Please welcome Bernie Barola, Vice President of International Economic and Community Engagement at APLU.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our annual APLU Awards Luncheon. I'm actually very pleased I got asked to MC this awards luncheon for the second year in a row. If you recall, last year when I MC'd this, I asked that we have champagne this year so we would be able to toast all of our winners. I think you can gauge my clout at APLU when you look at your own tables and see there's no champagne. However, even without the champagne, this will be a celebratory luncheon that we do in order to recognize, honor, and amplify the great work of our public universities around several key areas: comprehensive internationalization, community engagement, economic development, student success, and a lifetime of achievement in the service of public higher education. As MC, I have the distinct honor to kick this off with our International Impact Awards. These are 3 awards that APLU provides every year to honor those institutions that have been exemplary in their comprehensive internationalization efforts around 3 key areas: global engagement, global research, and global teaching and learning. The 3 winners that I will announce momentarily have all demonstrated how their institutions and have worked across campus and with external stakeholders to amplify their international footprint and make progress to ensure all students and faculty have an opportunity to engage globally. This year, we received a record number of applications for these 3 awards, and it is now my distinct honor to announce the winners. When I call your institution's name, please come up to receive your award. Our first of 3 awards is our International Impact Award for Global Engagement, and I'm very proud to announce that this year's winner is the University of Kentucky. Please welcome to the stage Kentucky's Executive Vice President, Eric Monday. Our second International Impact Award winner is for our Impact Award for Global Research. And I'm pleased to announce the winner this year is the University of Texas at San Antonio. Representing UTSA, please welcome Dr. Lupita Carmona, Executive Director of Context. And our third winner, and I do mean this is not third place, this is our third winner of winners, is our winner for the Impact Award for Global Teaching and Learning. And I'm very pleased to announce that this year's winner is the University of South Florida. Please welcome to the stage USF's president and also alumna, President Ray Law. Please join me in congratulating all 3 of our International Impact Award winners this year. I now have the distinct honor to introduce the Vice Chair of APLU's Commission on Economic and Community Engagement, or CECE. Representing the East Carolina University, please welcome Dr. Sharon Painter.
The C. Peter McGraw Community Engagement Scholarship Award is APLU's top honor for outstanding community university engagement. Chosen from amongst 4 regional exemplars known as W.K. Kellogg awardees and selected by our members and partners at the Engagement Scholarship Consortium. The Magrath Award recognizes institutions that integrate their learning, discovery, engagement missions to increase community involvement. The winner receives a $20,000 grand prize to continue their outstanding efforts. The winner of this year's award leads the United States' largest longitudinal research program, which aims to decrease the impact of racial barriers to children and adolescents across Allegheny County, Pennsylvania. Co-led by pairs of community and university research teams, the program developed age-appropriate interventions from infancy through adolescence, attending to structural racism, promoting equity, and building individual, family, and community resilience. It has engaged more than 240 community collaborators and 2,000 children and adolescents with a goal of reaching 8,000 over the lifespan of the study. The program also offers mentorship and leadership training and community engaged scholarship for students, trainees, community fellows, and faculty. And, if that's not enough, a child health data hub to share results connecting science with action under the name the Pittsburgh Study. Congratulations to the University of Pittsburgh, this year's winner of the C. Peter Magrath Community Engagement Scholarship Award. Accepting the award is Pitt's Chancellor, Joan Gable, Pitt's Vice Chancellor for Engagement and Community Affairs, Lena Dostilio, and joining them are the project co-leads, Elizabeth Miller and Felicia Savage Friedman.
So I'm very honored on behalf of the University of Pittsburgh and also as the recent chair of APLU's Commission on Economic and Community Engagement to accept the C. Peter Magrath Community Engagement Scholarship Award on behalf of the university, but also on behalf of our amazing community partners and on behalf of and with credit to the people of Pittsburgh who partner with us on this important work as research participants and engaged members of their communities. All of us at Pitt are so pleased when our neighborhood commitments blossom into successful partnerships like the Pittsburgh Study. And what's especially gratifying is that we've helped address needs identified by the community around the question of what children need to thrive. And in the process, we've embarked on a promising line of long-term community engaged scholarships. So on behalf of my colleagues, friends, and the community, thank you for this recognition.
Moving from community engagement to economic development, I have the honor to announce this year's Innovation and Economic Prosperity University Economic Engagement Connections Award winner. The IEP Connection Award recognizes an institution for its exemplary work and connectivity across the 3 categories of economic engagement: talent and workforce development, innovation, entrepreneurship, and technology-based economic development, and social, cultural, and community development through public service, outreach, and engagement. The 2023 winner of the IEP Connections Award has taken a multifaceted approach to facilitating economic development across their state. Their BioCentury research farm convenes students and researchers to build and test new machines that advance global agriculture through advancements in areas such as machine learning, data analysis, and artificial intelligence. Through the university's Digital Ag Innovation Lab, students and researchers work with corporate partners to address real-world challenges facing their businesses, while students gain critical work experience. The Digital Ag Innovation Lab has led to more than 70 patents and technology transfers, and over 30 products are now sold globally. To help further cultivate the entrepreneurial culture across the region, this university created the Venture Mentoring Service, or VMS, early last year to provide a team-based mentorship model that matches startup founders with a diverse group of mentors who serve as an early-stage advisory board. The Debbie and Jerry Ivy College of Business Sales Forum is a partnership between academia and industry that prepares students for a career in professional sales. It consists of investor companies who support and participate in the program and has tremendous success in both the recruitment of sales talent for partner companies and student demand. Congratulations to Iowa State University, this year's winner of the IEP University's Economic Engagement Connection Award. Accepting the award is Dean David Spalding, the Raisbeck Endowed Dean of the Ivy College of Business and Vice President for Economic Development and Industry Relations. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Glad I don't have to carry this home in my carry-on bag. It's really an honor on behalf of everyone at Iowa State who works hard every day to improve the economy and the lives of the people in all 99 counties across the state of Iowa. President Winterstein has really set the tone for us with our Innovate at Iowa State program, which really encourages innovation and entrepreneurship across our campus and across our state. So it's wonderful to receive this recognition from our peers. We're very proud. Go Cyclones.
Got to lower this a little bit. Our next award is the Degree Completion Award. As its name suggests, the Degree Completion Award seeks to highlight institutional progress in addressing retention and graduation rates. The award began in 2015 with generous support from the Lumina Foundation and has since identified 8 awardees, garnered national attention, and produced a comprehensive report on student success strategies. To announce the winner, please welcome the chair of the Degree Completion Award Review Committee and representative from the Degree Completion Award winner of 2022, Interim Provost Russell Ivey from Florida Atlantic University.
Good afternoon. APLU established the Degree Completion Award to honor public research universities that have implemented innovative, evidence-based initiatives to increase retention and graduation outcomes. This year's competition gave special consideration to initiatives that tackled some of higher education's most complex problems, including initiatives aimed at serving historically underrepresented populations, decreasing time to degree for low-income and first-gen students, and utilizing integrated data systems to guide time-effective delivery of student services. The award is also designed to share these innovative practices with other public universities for adoption to benefit students across APLU's international network of institutions. Over the past 8 years, more than 100 applications have been received, which are currently being synthesized into a follow-up report to highlight these successful innovations. The 2023 Degree Completion Award finalists represent communities of learning where student success is the top priority. The finalists this year are Boise State University, Florida International University, Kent State University, and the University of California, San Diego. These finalist institutions have demonstrated a commitment to improving student success through a myriad of approaches and frameworks, but the one consistent theme across each were the commitments to traditionally underserved populations and use of data to inform their approaches and interventions. The finalists' incorporation of the whole student also promoted their program's success. They drew on partners in academic affairs, student affairs, enrollment management, institutional research, and community engagement to promote strong, malleable, and sustainable student programs that reflect the student's experience. Let's congratulate our finalists once again. We invite all of our finalists to come up to the front of the reception hall at the conclusion of the luncheon to receive their plaque and pose for a photo. This year's Degree Completion Award winners identified early academic success as the premier best predictor of first-year retention. The university found that poor early academic success in math classes in particular was a key predictor of subsequent student success. Nearly half of incoming freshmen took such courses and more than half of them failed. The impact was even greater for underrepresented minority students. To address these challenges, they implemented several innovations that nearly doubled pass rates in early math classes and contributed to increased retention and graduation over the next decade and a half. As a result, their retention and graduation rates have increased substantially, from 7 or more percentage points below their peers to now exceeding their peers. Please join me in congratulating the 2023 winner of APLU's Degree Completion Award, Boise State University, and President Marlene Trump.
This is such an incredible honor to be recognized by our peers, because all of the programs that we heard about today and so many that I've seen around the country are striving with such energy to improve student outcomes and student success. I'm so proud of our team of people who've worked so hard to make such a difference in our students' lives, and I'm proud of the impact it's having, not just in our state, not just for those first generation rural, underrepresented students that we seek to serve alongside those who've more traditionally attended university, but the way it's allowing those voices to be heard in the world. Thank you so much.
Now I'd like to ask Bernie to take over the program again, please.
I should probably leave this at this height, actually, for our next speaker. Please join me in welcoming the president of APLU, Dr. Mark Becker, for our final award of today.
Yeah, so first, I can't let that cloud thing go and answer Bernie. So we'll look into the champagne, and we'll talk about that as we look at pay raises for 2024 and see if we can find room in the budget. So, well, it's a real honor and pleasure to be able to do this presentation. Last year at this meeting, we recognized my predecessor, Peter McPherson, who's with us here today, for his 16-plus year exemplary career of leadership as president of APLU. And this year, and from here forward, we will honor that leadership with the Peter McPherson Lifetime Achievement Award, given to a university leader whose career has exemplified the best in leadership and service to higher education and APLU. At this time, I am delighted to present the inaugural recipient of the Peter McPherson Lifetime Achievement Award. In recognition of her more than 40-year career as a visionary and transformative leader of APLU institutions and American education more generally, Nancy L. Zimpher is the 2023 recipient of APLU's Peter McPherson Lifetime Achievement Award. I still have nice things to say about you, Nancy. An Ohio native and proud graduate of The Ohio State University. I know I'd get that. And you don't know how hard it is for a Michigan person to say that. Zimpher is Chancellor Emeritus of the State University of New York, where she served as the 12th Chancellor of SUNY from 2009 to 2017. And presently, she is Interim Executive Director of the National Association of System Heads, also known as NASH. Prior to SUNY, Nancy served as President of the University of Cincinnati, as the first female Chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, and Executive Dean of the Professional College and Dean of the College of Education at The Ohio State University. In addition to her leadership roles, Zimpher's career has been characterized by creative partnerships to achieve deep engagement and impact across American education. She is co-founder of Strive Together, a national network of innovative partnerships to holistically address challenges across the education pipeline. She also has chaired the board of APLU, as well as the board of directors of NASH, the New York Academy of Sciences, CEO for Cities, the Coalition of Urban Serving Universities, and she served for 2 terms on the board of the American Council on Education, among many other boards she served on. Everyone who knows Nancy knows that she is a person of vision and action, always full of enthusiasm for working in partnership to create a better future, and that tireless pursuit of that better future. Please welcome Nancy Zimpher, the 2023 Peter McPherson Lifetime Achievement Award recipient.
Thank you, Mark. That was lovely.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is such an incredible privilege. I didn't really know I'd been in the field for 40 years, so I'm having to reconcile that a little bit, but I wouldn't have chosen to receive this Peter McPherson Lifetime Award without an introduction from Mark Becker. I want to congratulate you, Mark, on your leadership, this forward-looking conference, and everything that's going to come in the years that follow. So we're very privileged to have you as our president. And of course, there's Peter McPherson. It was wonderful to roast and compliment Peter last year. It was quite a ceremony. How do you put nearly 2 decades of activity into one moment when we wanted to acknowledge how wonderful you've been as our leader? I was also thrilled to hear Peter Magrath's name, because I think the 3 of you realize that you stand on the shoulders of those who have gone before, and that's so important to acknowledge. So since this is a lifetime award and I have 3+ minutes, I have to tiptoe through 40 years, but I'm going to do it really quickly. I'll just start here. I think I was land-grant before I knew land-grant was a thing. You know, I was country before I knew country was a thing. No one knows this, but it's in my repertoire. And so I did grow up in the country. Actually, we did have some land. We chose to grow corn for silage. I know that. I know what that is. But it was farmed by the people across the street. We took in stray dogs and cats. My brother raised a Black Angus heifer and took that poor child to the fair to be auctioned off. I did some kind of arts and crafts. We were both 4-H'ers. And you may be the first to hear this. In 1964, I was crowned Miss Gallia County Junior Fair. I know. It's not on my resume, but I remember it. I remember it especially because on the way home, driving back out into the country, my mother revealed that the woman standing behind her said, "The ugliest one always gets it." I think that person was my sister. I'm not really sure, but I guess the second big moment in my life was going to Ohio State. I can't tell you how eager I was to drive 2 hours north and to attend the what I thought at the time was the only university in the state of Ohio. I learned differently. My experience at Cincinnati taught me that. But it was a wonderful place with multiple choices. It was complex. It was both rural and urban. It was dominant in the culture of my state. And I chose there to become a teacher. My relatives, my mother, my father were teachers, my aunts, my uncles, every revered member of our community was in one way or another associated with teaching and the teaching career. It stuck with me. I think I'm still teaching today. I'm still working on teaching as the highest recognition any university can recognize because it connects directly with our students. And that's how I got involved in these cradle-to-career initiatives with schools and still an advocate of that today. But I love this little phrase, everything I need to know I learned in kindergarten. I think everything I need to know I've learned through land-grant experiences, size and scale, the land, the giving back, the opportunity, the place for everybody is the lessons I will carry forever. So when I decided at Ohio State, 3 degrees later and 30 years, that I really like to be in charge, and I kind of think things go better when I am just comfortable, I'm just saying. I traveled to another great state, Wisconsin. I was at the Urban University, Milwaukee, but very close to Madison, and I learned a lot about the Wisconsin idea, and that the boundaries of that university would be the boundaries of the state, and of course now the nation and the world. But that's why at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, we invented the Milwaukee idea, that the boundaries of that university would be the boundaries of the community. Again, lessons I learned about being land-grant. But my real partner in all that was one Peter McPherson. I was on the search committee, and I'm telling you, he blew into that interview with a value proposition, with a set of strategies, and a will to lift this organization up. And he did every bit of that. We used to talk about this as a membership organization, but also a leadership organization. He brought the urban element to APLU in the Coalition of Urban and Serving Universities, and we worked on that together. We worked on expanding our global relationships, and then the coup de grace, the power by publics, which is in line with where I hang around now, which is this National Association of Higher Education Systems. We are powered by those great systems, literally from Hawaii to Maine, all across the country, north and south, who educate about 75% of all the public baccalaureate students in the country. And the reason I'm so passionate about systems and this notion of systemness, that the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, is because we have to work together. And that, Mark, comes full circle to Sunday evening, when we heard so many messages about collaboration and collective impact. If we are truly going to invite everybody into our land-grant mission, we're going to have to do a better job of working better together to do what I think is our highest calling: education, educating more people and educating them better. What David Leonhardt said in a New York Times column, that is simply the best bet any society can make. Thank you so much. Thank you. That way.
Since there's really no way to follow that, we're just going to end. And now, please, again, why don't we congratulate all the winners today. And lunch will be served. Enjoy your lunch. And thank you, everyone.